Hey there, and welcome back to Planescape Torment. We are right here in the bar, and I was told. So we're looking for the gardener, right? We are looking for find a gardener who has Mebbeth's herbs because Mebbeth is the one who can turn me into a mage, from my understanding. And I was looking for the gardener, and I asked people to tell me where it is, and apparently he is right outside the bar. So I'm not sure how many people I talked to right outside the bar. I was just gonna go to the left here, and we can do that. Do I remember? Is it Q? Yeah, okay. I forgot for a second how to quick save and quick load. But we're just gonna go outside first. Oh my god! And immediately get into a fight. I don't really see him though. Right. I just want to make sure that he's like actually outside here somewhere. Gonna ignore them just to maybe and quickly. I was in this area, I think, right? Like, yeah, I came in this area and actually went into Phil's tattoo parlor. I'm pretty sure I went into Phil's tattoo parlor in the past. And then... Is he... Yeah, be thugs, I don't care. Like, I don't see anybody named, and I'm gonna assume that he has a name. Could be wrong. Quattara, townsperson. So, I don't actually see him. So what I'm going to do is keep doing the bar and then get outside. So I'm not sure if maybe the person who commented about that meant that he's inside the bar, because I can't remember. Let's find out. The once functional door is now nailed shut and barred to the inside to protect against thieves. Okay. That wasn't much, was it? And we talked to everybody in here, right? We did, I think, talk to everybody in here. Talk to Elias? Nothing. Drusilla, we talked to pretty much everybody, yeah. Ellie's on the couch cutting up some cardboard. Oh, and... Yeah, I have no idea where he is. So, I don't know where he is. And I don't know why I just quick loaded. I meant to click K, no, J. But yeah, okay. Okay, so let's actually go over these a little bit more because I really don't remember anything. So finding Farad, missing journal, find the source of Farad's bodies for Emmerich. Yeah, so basically all of these is finding Farad, and Farad was in Ragpicker's Square, I think. And he was over there, and you needed trash in your inventory in order to enter a secret doorway. And that was a bit tough, and we said we were going to do it later. The reason it was a bit tough is because we were just 2 people, but now maybe we're 3, it'll be a bit better. Porphyron's necklace. Soldier from some religious order, but his vows won't let him raise his hand in violence. A group of thugs in the hive has taken his necklace of prayer beads. Seen thugs bar that burns inside. Oh. Buy a bar that burns inside. Oh, so maybe we can do that for him, which is right outside here. So if I go outside and they attack me, they might have the necklace. Cool. Well, now we're 3 people, so let's fuck them up, because they immediately attack me. Okay, let's kill this guy first. Okay. So do I actually have to like think about how to do things? I need to remind myself which spells these are. So this is the knowing the teachings, blah blah blah. Magical protective energy, protect the recipient from attacks. So it's just the recipient. This is magic missile, and this gives you strength, right? Yeah, I don't really super need to do those. Do I have a sleep though? Combat log. Because I don't think I've slept so far, or you... Oh, rest. So I do have a rest. Okay. Just need to remember. Let's see how this goes. There's a lot of them, and eventually they run away. That's cool. That's always fun when they do that. Okay. Can you die? Super. Perfect. Chase after him, but you... can grab a rusty dagger and a bronze ring, and then go chase after him. No, we're good. Just go chase him. Kill him! Perfect.
Alright.
Clot charm very quickly. And then kill this guy. Actually kind of, wow, somebody got him. And will the necklace that I'm looking for be on the last one? And then he runs away. Okay. Copper earring. None of these is a necklace. Okay. But we did get a negative token? A flat black disc that appears to have no substance to it at all. Turning it over reveals that it has no third dimension. There is no thickness to this item at all. It gives you some command over creatures of shadow. You can command them to stand still for a few precious seconds. The more powerful the shadow, the less likely will obey your command. Just ward against shadows and hold shadows creature temporarily. As long as the token is carried by any of your party members, it acts as a ward against shadows. It will not prevent shadows from attacking your group, but the shadows will find it more difficult to harm you while the token is carried. Okay, that sounds cool. You have a lot of just crap there. You have all these, so I'm just gonna give you that. 1, 2, 3 does switch between them. Okay, I haven't played this in a while. He doesn't have ears? He very clearly has ears. Why can't I put something on? You have an eyeball. This is your eyeball.
Don't want to part with that.
Eyes cannot be removed, only switched. Okay, that's cool. And he can have a tattoo. He can have 2 tattoos. I can have 2 tattoos. Okay. And we didn't get any tattoos. I can't remember why. We do have some money, don't we? Where is the... Where do you... Okay, it's over here. It's over here where you can't see it. Sorry. Well, yeah, we have 499 schmeckles. That's what we got. Bronze bracelet and other earrings and other crap like that. Tokens I will give you because that's what we decided. And that's fine. You've got Dakon's Earthblade. And other runes. And you can carry a lot because you're a fighter. Cool. Cool. So they should be outside of the... Right, it said outside. Why did I just quick load? I don't know why I'm quick loading. Quick save is what I meant to do. Retrieve Porphyrion's necklace. So yeah, taking the necklace of Peribus from him. A bar that burns inside and that they were dressed in red and black. Oh, I didn't read that. Read until the end, boys and girls. I told him that go fetch his necklace for him. So in red and black.
All right.
I'm going to quick save. And keep looking for a gardener. Starved dog barking thug. Is this red and black? Greetings. Farewell. They will attack me. Okay. I don't know if these are the ones. But they are by the bar. And he immediately runs away. And there's immediately a lot more. Because he's running away all the way around, so... And we cornered him.
Sure, why not?
All right.
Somebody? Okay. Okay, somebody took 4 damage. Who took 4 damage? Did I take 4 damage? I would really like not him to take the damage. Good.
Done.
Don't attack me, don't attack me, don't attack me. Okay, now he's running away. Get him! No. Get him, get him, get him. The running away mechanic is extremely annoying. But it's cool. Get this guy. Guys?
I'm hurt.
Why is everybody attacking him immediately? Always. Thank you. Whoa! Okay, wait. Badly injured. We just took so much damage. Can you just Rain of Anger him so we'll kill him? Did I click the correct thing? Yes. Okay. Critical miss and some damage. Okay, that was... He was much stronger. We really need to rest. Holy crap. But other than that, he had some money. And money. And a rat charm, which is not a necklace. Yeah. So that wasn't it either. And that's not great. Dirty rat charm. Right? Okay, cool. And we are injured as hell. Which is not great.
I'm gone.
At all. Special ability. I have raised dead? When did I get... What gives me that? What gives me raised dead? When did I have... Did I gain that from something? The most precious gift is bestowed. The spell restores life back to any slain individual, showing no saving throws required. Oh, so it's just raising a friend. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. You have Litany of Curses. Oh, he's just... Draws upon his repertoire of insults to taunt an opponent into lowering his guard. Yeah, that sounds about right. You actually have spells. And you... What's a Whispering Flask? Invokes Aid, special, +2 to strength, usable only by Githrazi. Blah, 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 blah. And it's... Yeah, you can use it forever? Okay, that's cool.
I'm gone.
+2 to strength. That sounds very nice. If I quick save, I just want to try and rest. It is too dangerous to rest here. Let's go into the bar.
Done.
And then try to just rest here. That worked. Wait 1 second. Actually, if we're resting, then I'm going to go over his mage spells. And yeah, he already used... This is memorized. So remove and remove. He can only memorize one. Oh no, and power of one, which is... Yeah. But I would like the bless. The one who is foolish enough... No, that's the Scripture of Steel. +1 save to all creatures that are friendly to the caster. There you go. Scripture of Steel. Okay. This is Bless, and this is... I wish I could change the names, but that's much better. Okay, cool. And now we can totally rest in here.
Done.
I rested a day and 8 hours. I don't really care the amount of time, but that's pretty good. So, oh, it's now night. I'm going to save before the random hive thugs will attack me, because they're going to attack me. New save. Looking for people. Pretty much.
Done.
So they are... He said black, right? Red and black. These are red and not black, though. Learn the ways of art from Mebbeth. Yeah, that's the one. I'm trying. Help Saveti get a revenge. Dustman Memorial outside the mortuary. I remember that. Starved dogs barking. Chaos Man called the Starved Dog barking. She asked me to kill 3 of their members to avenge the death of her sisters, and I agreed. I think I just killed one. She said her sisters were attacked a few blocks directly south from the mortuary. Could probably find the Starved Dog there. We'll get there. Find a way to help Ingress. Experience Planeswalker for her. I remember that. Tombstone for the Crier of Es Anon. Wandering Monk in the Hive. Mourning a destroyed city by the... blah blah blah. I suggested he used a tombstone. And after go find a tombstone to which carve the name of Es Anon. When I find one, blah blah blah. Find this person for that person. Craddock missing one of his workers, a tiefling drunkard by the name of Jelai. He said, oh, most likely stumbling around on the street outside the smoldering corpse bar. Could find it and then come back. So, Jelai. I can't see anybody named that. But let's go around then. Oh, Jelai, found him. Quick saved before. You see a thin man with stained clothes, a hooked nose, and 2 stubby horns jutting from his forehead. He is stumbling about and muttering to himself. He stinks of brine, vomit, and cheap wine. Are you Jelai? If so, Craddock needs you back at the marketplace. Okay? The man's eyes widen. Oh, Craddock. Me, Genrizboss. Well, you can tell him this. It can pike off, and then his filthy dog curve the lowest sort. And July is not a working for more. He jabs you with his finger. Tell him that. I'll tell him from a distance. Farewell. Okay, cool. So we need to go and tell him. So we did that. That was good. That was something. Harlot, hive trout. What are these? This ash-covered tree looks like it's suffered greatly since being transplanted here. These barrels are probably here to catch rainwater. The only thing that fills them is dust. I do want to go into this shop again, just to check if for... can I see what tattoos you have? Because I do have room for one more, and he has room for one at least, so that's good. And I have nothing to identify, right? No. So, these are expensive, but I do have enough money to pay for it. You can see my money now. Yeah, of the Restless Dead. Invokes Bless, which I already have. Temporary special equipped. +1 to Charisma, -1 to Wisdom. Also, I don't have enough money to buy that. Accuracy is to hit. Damage with all attacks. Bloodletting is pretty good. +1 to Strength. That's pretty great. That kind of does the thing that the other ones do. Insight, special to Intelligence. That's pretty good. Wisdom, Dexterity, Constitution. What is... Thank you. What is your character sheet?
Grow strong.
+1. Yeah. If he was at 18, I think it would be slightly better, wouldn't it? He would get more. So let's do the strength one for him, because why not? Can I see what tattoos you have? For this guy, Tattoo of Might. Buy. And then I love the fact that you can just equip tattoos. The tattoo weighs 3. Okay. I was like, the tattoo weighs 30 lb? No, having this means I can carry 30 more. That makes sense. Okay, gives you +1 to hit and +2 to damage with all melee attacks. So it does give him more damage, I guess. And 18 is a good number. Sure, let's keep it. It's good. Okay.
Done.
So we're still looking for more people. And what is this place? Painted door to Tenement of Thugs. Okay, not exactly sure what that means. But thugs sounds like fighting. Tenement of Thugs? Question mark? Okay, yeah, I'm not allowed to have question marks, so it just kicks me out. Tenement of Thugs. Okay, cool. Oh, but you first look to be a door is the arch. In this archway is actually a painting. The artist has made use of the shadows of the overhanging arch, and some subtle texturing effects to give the door the illusion of substance. Examine the door. Other than the skill of the artist, there is nothing remarkable about the painting. The door has been painted on a rough stone wall. You can feel the stone and mortar beneath the painted wooden structure. Okay, I don't have the correct key for this door. Right, that's how it works. This is an exit? No, it's not. It's just nothing. And we've got some damsel in distress. Fine. Quick save. Click. You see a pretty young woman. Her hair is in disarray and the bodice of her dress is torn. She looks about in desperation and then notices you. Greetings. She runs up to you and grabs your arm. You notice the front of her dress is stained with blood. Help me, Cutter, please. They're killing my sister. She begins to tug on your arm. Who? She looks around wildly. This drunken man who followed us from one of the taverns. We thought he meant no harm. Please, Cutter, there's no more time. Help us. Wait, first you said they were killing your sister, and now you say he is killing her. Which is it? She stares at you, unsure of what to say. I'm distraught. I made a mistake. She's lying. She glances at the blood that stains her dress. Please help me. Examine the blood on her dress. You glance down at her dress and look at the blood. Although it does appear to be real, it has completely dried. It must be hours old. That blood is hours old. What are you up to? You see her eyes flick to the bloodstains and then back to you. You think she can hear a hint of nervousness in her voice. You are mistaken, Cutter. Please help me. My sister lies dying while we tarry. Truth. You're up to something. Tell me what's going on or I'll kill you. And that's the truth. She looks into your eyes and then glances at the scars that cover your body. She swallows nervously and you see her pale before your eyes. I'm supposed to lure people into an alley nearby. They're waiting there to take your jink. She looks up apprehensively. Let me give you some advice. She gazes at you in silence, then nods her head. Don't pick someone like me as your mark. Choose some drunken fop who looks like he's never seen a battle in his life. She nods once curtly. And make sure he looks like he has more than a couple of coins to his name. Now get out of here. She nods curtly, and then backs away from you. She hesitates for a moment and turns to leave. Thank you, Cutter. So I just helped her be a, like, Sure. Sure. Just, sure. Mourns for trees. You see a tired-looking, sorrowful old man who is gazing at the ash-dead tree in front of him. He's mumbling to himself and tapping his chin as if trying to figure something out. Occasionally, he shakes his head sadly. Greetings. He seems momentarily startled as you interrupt his train of thought. He speaks in a calm, unhurried tone, but one full of sadness. Oh, greetings to you too, friend. How's this day find you? It finds me miserable. He seems to become even more downhearted. That's too bad, friend. Sorry to hear that. Hope your fortune improves. He seems about to turn back to the tree. And how's this day find you? He shrugs slightly and prefers a bit of a smile. Fortune finds me well, though I'm saddened just the same. Why is that? He pats the tree beside him. It's the trees here, in the hive. They're dying, friend, and no one cares. Seeing the look on your face, he holds his hands up as if to silence you for a moment. It may not matter to some, but it's important to me. I feel it's a shame to see the last tatters of life and beauty in this world left, uncared for, to die. Can you understand that, friend? No, all things die in time. Why concern yourself with when and how? No, I can't, unless the trees are of use to someone who would care. Yes, you're right, it's a sad thing. He seems surprised and blurts out, Really? Oh, I mean, wonderful. Perhaps you would... He pauses and seems suddenly suspicious. He recomposes himself, speaking in his usual slow manner. In any case, that's good. I suppose you have some questions for me now. Yes, no, not just yet. What is it you were going to ask? For the first time, the man seems genuinely happy, beaming. He explains, It's difficult for anything to survive here. Just look around, and you'll see what I mean, friend. I'm not sure if it's possible for the trees to thrive here, even if they somehow were to get enough light and clean water. Go on. He nods enthusiastically. But if enough people care, really want them to live, I just know they'll survive. They'll turn green again and flourish. What? That makes no sense. He smiles knowingly, shaking his head. You're new here, I can see that now. You don't understand how things work in Sigil, friend. Belief is everything here. Everything. You could be right. I am right. I'm certain of it. A sense of conviction surrounds him like an aura. He seems so unlike the man you first spoke to. That's all I'd ask of you, friend. Just care for them. Hope for their recovery. In time, should enough people want it, it will come to pass. Can you do that for me, friend? Yes, I'll help. Excellent, my friend. Excellent. I thank you. You've given me back my confidence, my purpose. Perhaps I can find others like you, who will listen. Perhaps will make a difference. What about your companions, friend? Would you speak to them on my behalf? Mort, what do you think? Oh, yeah, Chief. Sure, whatever you say. I'm serious. Can you make the effort? Mort looks at you for a while, silently, then nods. Yeah, I can. If it's that important to you, I'll do it. Thanks. Decon, could you help this man? One finds your request most intriguing. Trees. I don't know why I gave him this random accent. In the hive, like cities in limbo. They would stand as a testament to the will of people, not to bow to that which would surround and devour them, to take what has been thrust upon them or left behind and make good of it. I, too, will care for these trees. Thanks. I had some questions, Mourns. He nods, awaiting your question. I need some herbs sprung from the seed. Can you help me? Takes the seed from you and holds it to his eye. What an odd seed. Are those teeth along the edge? Barbs, perhaps. Where did you come by it, friend? Old Mebbeth, the midwife of the square, needs some herbs sprung from this seed. Do you know where I could get some? No. Continues to stare at the seed in his hand. This is the only seed of its kind I've ever seen. He winces, and a spot of blood glistens on his thumb. The barbs on it are sharp indeed. Perhaps you should hold it. So you can't help me either. Unless you can make that one grow, I cannot. Again, if I've never seen a seed like this before. If we wanted it to grow enough, is it possible to make it grow? Perhaps, if you cared enough to see it grow. What do you mean? This is Sigil, friend. Belief is everything. everything. From the spire on which Sigil rests to even the tiny seed you hold here. If you believe enough, anything is possible. Focus on the seed. Will it to grow. Oh. To your surprise, there is a crack and the seed splits, twigs bleeding from its surface like fingers. Instinctively, you drop the seed, but the talon-like twigs warp around your wrist and will not let go. What the hell?
My journal.
Mourns stares at the barbed branches wrapped around your wrist, stunned. I think the barbs on those new branches would be more than enough for what your friend needs. I hope she can get this damn thing off me. Look, before I go, I have some questions. Okay. Oh yeah, he's a yeah. Why did I think of that? Because he's maybe not a gardener, but he's a tree person. Tree. I don't want to see tree hugger. Any change in the trees yet? Yes, there has been. It's so slight you can barely see it, but look, fresh sap from the trunk and a handful of new buds. It's only a matter of time now. I thank you again for giving me hope once more. My pleasure. Who are you? I'm called Mourns for Trees by the people here, friend. Okay. While the tree's dying, just look at the surroundings, friend. Can you imagine anything having an easy life here? And besides the wretched conditions, the Dabus rarely come to this part of Sigil. Why is that? We already know what the Dabus is. They can't speak, they have symbols above their head, and they tend to the city. The hive's a dangerous place, but that's not it. The Dabus have the lady watching over them, and no one's foolish enough to tangle with her, friend. I suppose it's really all an account of Fel. Who is Fel? He's, well, I'll just say he's the only Dabus that doesn't serve the lady. I don't know the whole dark of it, as they say, but he's shunned by his fellows and lives here, alone in the hive. He runs a tattoo parlor, but most of Sigil is wary of the place. I know about the tattoo parlor. It's only a few buildings east of here. It is marked with his personal symbol, a white oval pierced by a lightning bolt. I've never been there myself, friend, but as I understand it, he's able to turn images from his speech. You know Dabus speak in images, yes? Rebuses. Yes, go on. He nods. So he's somehow able to turn images from his speech into tattoos, and not just ordinary inkings either. I'm told there's magic about them, and more than just in their making. I don't know much else about it, though. So what about the places is there to be wary of? Well, friend, since he turned from the lady, many people think it's just a matter of time before her shadow falls upon him. I would use the word upon him, I guess. No one wants to be about when and if that happens, I'm sure. Of how he came to be shunned. Like I said, friend, I'm not too sure. I've only heard vague rumors about him being on the wrong side of the issue when some power decided to butt heads with the lady. You could always try and ask him. I've told he's friendly enough, if not a little odd. Some power? A deity, friend, a god. Normally the lady has no problems with the likes of them, as she keeps their lot out of Sigil entirely. His name was Eoskar, but I don't know much else about that affair. The lady? The Lady of Pain, friend, the mistress of Sigil? He stops speaking suddenly, making a semicircular sign over his chest. He leans close to whisper, It does no one good to speak of the lady. Know only that she alone controls the city, whether it appears that way at times or not, and speak of her no more. So, I understand I have other questions. What can you tell me of this place? It's, yeah, I think we're good. So, that was enough? Where's the retrieve? Wait, what? Curse of Stench. Deliver box. Find a spell. Where is the? I spoke with a man named. I better take it back to Mebbeth and get it pulled off. Okay, so I just need to. It's completed now, so it's over there. Okay. So that's cool. I kind of want to just immediately do that. But maybe we'll finish this area first, which shouldn't be long anyways. Collector, blah, 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 thugs. Angry hive dweller, blah, blah, blah. Oh, these are red, but not black. Ooh, there's a Bariawar. Bariawar. Why are you randomly attacking me? Fine. Oh, damn it. Die. Thank you.
Damn.
Super. They attacked me, man. Don't look at me like that. I need to go back to the market and sell all those things. Oh, there's a dude. There's another dude attacking us from above. Guys, can you go fight him? And he immediately runs away. Come on. There you go. Okay. Harlot, Hive Thug, more thugs. Can thugs stop attacking me? Quattara's warehouse. Okay, I wanted to talk to this thing. Much as this creature's body is a combination of man and ram, his head is a mix of sorts, with a broad flat nose, goat ears, and a pair of curling horns. Intricate designs are shaved into his dirty pelt, and a massive, four-flanged pole arm hangs from his belt harness. He doesn't seem to notice you. Greetings. He turns to face you with startling speed, his eyes dark and suspicious of you. His voice is deep and rumbling, not quite human, and heavily accented. What do you... I immediately go to vampires in Transylvania. That's what happens. Though maybe I should go German. What do you want? What? I mean, when there's a lot of V's, it's kind of German. I'm sorry. I don't know. I mean, the alternative is what do you want? 2 legs. His hand is close to his polearm. Only to speak with you. I have some questions. If you're looking for a fight, okay. He seems to calm down. His hand drops away from his weapon. He still keeps a certain distance from you, however. What do you wish to ask me? Why are you so wary of me? He seems sad for a moment. This place, a wretched, unclean place, is full of unfriendly, sometimes desperate people. Not the best place for a visiting briar. 2 legs, he shrugs. I have business here. Enough. So I am here. Here I am. Visiting. You do not live here. The briar shakes his head, laughing. No, 2 legs. No briar could live like this. Where are you from? From the plains of Ysgard, 2 legs. They are my home. He smiles in fond recollection, as if warmed by the memory. What sort of business were you here for? Were you here for? Or are you here for? Another time, 2 legs. If we ever meet in a happier place, I shall tell you all about it. You said you were visiting, you don't live... Let me ask you about something else then. What do you wish to ask of me? Can you tell me about the Lady of Pain? I'm just assuming that if I ask enough people, somebody's gonna come kill me. Tell me about the city. What about the city? Where is it exactly? Where? He looks up thoughtfully, tugging at his goat beard. It is in the outlands, the center of the plains. But since you can reach it from just about anywhere, Sigil's in more places than just that. You see? I think so, yeah. What is this place, though? Why, it is a crossroads, 2 legs. Surely you know what that all pass... Surely... That's a tough one. Surely you know that all paths run through Sigil. Paths? Do you mean paths? He looks slightly annoyed. Yeah, that is what I said. Paths. No, you did again. Paths, not... Would it be smart to annoy him? Sure. His dark eyes narrow. He begins to look suspicious as well as angry. I said what I said. Perhaps you should try speaking my language, 2 legs. Oh, I can't. Watch. Yeah. Poor. That's not smart. We're not gonna do that. I apologize. What do you wish to ask? Okay. Nothing, actually. Farewell, thank you. Okay. That was stupid. Okay, cool. Let's go into this place and then go back to Mebbeth. New save. Warehouse. Click. Click. Small dwelling.
I'm gone.
Oh, hello. There's just Quattara. Moving from box to box, this man... Quattara. Okay. Quattara sounds like a female name. Quattara sounds like not necessarily a female's name. Moving from box to box, this man seems to be totally immersed in counting boxes and scribbling results down on a piece of parchment. He looks annoyed as you interrupt him. What is it now? Can't you see I'm busy taking inventory? Go bother someone else. I was told to deliver this box to you. Oh, okay, cool. One of the other quests that I totally missed. Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? Let's see what you got for me. I'm sure it'll need to be inventoried. Mar told me to give this to you. As you hold the box out for him, Quattara expression turns from one of interest to that of intense horror. No, please, get it away from me. I don't understand. Why are you afraid of the box? I said, get back. Death, evil, had to dupe Mar, couldn't take it anymore. Please, take to Bruskin, lives southwest, hive, me, no. Apparently the side of the box is just so much for him as he runs screaming from the building. Wait, what am I supposed to do with...
Journal.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we already opened the box and then quick loaded, and it had, of course, they immediately attacked me. Jesus Christ.
You see that?
Die.
Cool. Good job. Ow! Stop hitting the con, dude. Get him. Thank you.
All right.
Dirty rat tail and a bronze ring. Okay, let's go back to Mebbeth. I am rather assuming... Also, she can heal us, I remember. All I need to do is remember where the hell she is. She's in Ragpicker Square. There you go. Back to Mebbeth. That's her name. That's how many bees are in her name. Ragpicker Square. So I need to go left and left again. Right? I think that's true. Southwestern portion of the hive. Northeastern portion of the hive. So this is south. This goes southwest. So I am now here. I need to go to Ragpicker's Square. North. Okay. Okay. So this doesn't exactly help me.
I'm gone.
This is through the merchants, though. So I should be able to make some cells. No, this is fish, hive merchant. Yes, I have. This is the guy I can sell these to. Very good, because I might have doubled to someone's nose ring in the past despite the dents and scratches. Might be worth a few coppers, but I can't sell that one. So the bracelets I can, but not that one. Interesting. Rusty dagger and the bronze ring, no, but the bracelets, yes. So, gonna sell all of those. Boom. Strom's diary? What is this? Leatherbound tome is cracked and worn with age. Blah, 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 blah. It's pretty long. I don't know what that is. But okay, that's good. Let's try the other merchants and see if we can sell them. The earring, still skill bonus. Okay, I'm gonna keep that one. Bronze ring. So this one I can sell the rings to. Good. Mortuary sanctum key. Tome of bone and ash I'm definitely keeping. I just want to sell all of those. Anything here that I'd like to sell? The negative token? No. So it was just those, right? Yeah. Scroll, and he has all of those. So that's pretty good. Is there anything else like that I... ornate box. Not really. Okay, cool. Wait, was the Office of Vermin and Disease Control I could sell the rat tails? Was it a thing that I could do? Yeah, you're holding dirty rat charms. No, it wasn't, right? Not the dirty rat charms, because I had a bunch of them. It's the other thing. I could use what you have in your cash box. No, I don't want to. Stop creeping up on me like that. Cranium rats. Please. Yeah. I already saw all those. Blah, blah, cranium rats. Okay, I've heard enough. No, never mind. 3 coppers a rat. Or something. Crier of Essanon. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, to the northeastern part of the hive, and from the northeastern part of the hive, of course.
Done.
Can we just, like, can you guys just attack Mort? Because Mort has really good armor class, right? Cool. What are you... what's happening? What is the pathfinding trying to do? Like they're like... That makes no sense. Dirty rat charm. Okay. Oh, this one as well. Another bronze ring. Great. Ragpicker square. Okay.
Done.
This is Mebbeth's place. I remember. That's probably very loud. Oops, sorry. Quick save. Talk to Mebbeth. I returned with those herbs you wanted. Now maybe you can get this damn bramble patch off my wrist. Is that so? Glance at the barbs that surround your wrist. If so, think it off then. Do so.
Updated my journal.
Creaking and snapping, the black barbed branches unravel themselves from your wrist and form into a tangled ball of brush and twigs. It looks like a nest of dead black snakes. Mebbeth snorts. Think it into a picture frame or something with more structure and less angles. Concentrate on the barbed ball, then imagine it as a picture frame. The branched ball creaks, the twigs bending and twisting until the branches have bent themselves into a small picture frame. 2 handspans on a side. Almost unconsciously, you imagine shape the barbs to the back of the frame so it can be hung from the wall easily. And as an afterthought, you move the remaining barbs to the inside of the frame so it can be picked up by the edges. How's that? Beth stares at the frame for a moment, then crackles, "Ha! Square enough it is. Good work, child, good work." She picks up the frame and scrutinizes it. "This'll do nicely. Is that all you wanted for?" "Aye, well, this is enough," she sniffs. "Aye, but there was one thing I forgot to tell you to fetch when you left last time, and it'll take you back to the merchant square it will. Look for the cloth seller, Gisquarl. He has some rags of mine that he was supposed to wash, and long has it been since I first asked him to do it." "I see. You could mention it before I left. Alright, I'll be back." Get Mebbeth's wash from Gisquarl. Hive Marketplace. She could have mentioned it before I left last time. God damn it, woman! Oh, wait. No, she can heal me, right? I could use some healing. Take a deep breath. Thanks. Cool. Everybody's healed up.
Done.
Alright, let's try and go do that quickly and maybe become a mage. We do need a bit more to level up. I don't know exactly how the experience will work. Like, maybe it's best if I actually finish leveling up, might as well. Or, I don't know, I want to see what happens. I really don't know exactly how it'll work. I don't know if it's like dual classing or multi-classing or just switching or... I don't know what happens. Northeastern portion of the hive.
I'm gone.
Alright, this is fine. And, wait. Now I'm here. This is the marketplace. So I should have... Go back here.
All right.
And then go to where I came from, which was the marketplace. So... yeah, now I'm in the marketplace. Quick save. What was his name again? Gahoa, Requind, Hive Thug, Thug. Gisquarl in the Hive Marketplace. She could have mentioned Gisquarl. Creedon. Thug. Collector. Harlot. Crier. Did I miss it? Was it actually here somewhere? Gisquarl. Yes, I did miss it. Perfect. Can I see what you have? Bandages, rags, and that. Oh, I need to sell the bronze ring to this this person. Yes, sell. Perfect. Gisquarl. Pick up someone's wash, Mebbeth, the midwife, Ragpicker Square. Washcloth? Yes, Mebbeth, Ragpicker Square. rag picker. He taps his fingers as if counting something. I know, I remember. He holds up a trembling finger as if telling you to wait. Wait for him to fetch the wash. 500. He comes back with a flattened mass of green rags, thin as paper, yet so stiff they look like they could double as wooden boards. The rags are so caked with a greenish lime starch that they look like it would take years of soaking to relax them. How many times did you clean these? Here's scroll wash cloth, starch cloth every 5th day. Wash cloth, starch cloth every 5th day. His eyes flickered. Giscroll wash many years. Always starch cloth on 5th day. Giscroll's ritual. But they're ruined. Washcloth is Giscroll's ritual. His voice is flat, almost zombie-like. Must starch cloth every 5th day. What's the point of doing it every 5 days when they don't need... Oh, never mind, just hang them over. Give cloth, he nods, then hands you the rags. They're heavy. It's like carrying an armload of bricks. I'll take them back to Mebbeth now. Farewell. Mebbeth's wash. Flattened mass of green rags. Thin as paper. Yeah. Okay. Gotta love fetch quests, where you click
Done.
and click more, and just go over there. And yes.
I'm gone.
So we gonna be mages
It's
now?
probably the worst place we can be in Sigil at the worst time.
Me mage now? Yes. Seems lost in twisting in black branch picture frame you made for her. She is squaring the edges and snapping off some of the barbed seeds on the branches. She suddenly notices you and sets down the frame. Aye, child? I brought your wash. I think Giscroll was a little heavy on the cleaning ritual, though. She takes the stacks of starched green rags from you, and she examines them critically. At least they won't tear, she sighs, or bend. What was with the cloth merchant Giscroll? His hands were all scarred, and he seems slow. Sorry. Beth is still turning the cloth over in her hands, tapping it with her finger. Well, child, sometimes one burns with the art, and other times the art burns you. Is that what happened to him? Beth clicks her tongue. Mayhap. There's some for who using the art is like breathing. They strolls about with pointy hats and stinkweed pipes. And then there's a hedge wizards and plain-touched gypsies and fortune-casters and half-seers and midwives who flicker with the art. Them have a harder time of it. And Giscroll was one of them. I, so to speak. In some ways he's no different now than he was. Addicted to habit and ritual, he was. She sits down the stiff rags. They clunk as she places them on the floor. Aye. Now, there's one last thing I need from you. Come on, dude. This better not involve me going back to the market, Mebbeth. Oh? And if it does, child? Mebbeth draws herself, and she glares at you, even at full height. Her head barely crests your shoulders. Mebbeth, it's a waste of time to keep traveling to the market for all these things, especially when you could have taken a moment and thought about everything you needed instead of sending me to the same errand 3 times. All I'm saying is that if you can't keep your head straight about what you need from the market, I doubt you can teach me much about magic. That's not that. Let's go to the first one. Beth puffs up, her face turning turnip red. Oh, aye, is that your feelings on the matter, is it? If so, then leave. I'll tell you, I won't be wasting my time trying to shine light in that mule head of yours. No, I'll do the errands. Just tell me, is there anything else you need me to pick up while I'm there? Only this. I need some inks for scribbing some ingredients in one of my cookery books. I'll need you to fetch some from one of the merchants. Kosai Jai be her name. Very well, I'll go see her, but I had some questions first.
Updated my journal.
I'm good. Gonna go again. So she got some really weird thingies. I don't know what the picture frame is, but this is like really weird paper, because it's paper thin, and now we're getting ink. And she's turning me into a mage. If you didn't figure it out so far, I'm pretty sure she's making my book.
Done.
My book of spells as a mage. Kosai Jai. Yep. Mebbeth said you sell ink. She sent me to purchase some ink. No, I sell no ink. I sell just fish. Are you sure? The midwife in Ragpicker Square mentioned you specifically. Ah, well. Kosai Jai was my dam's name, and me, grandma's name, so could be any of us. Yet they're both in the dead book, so only this Kosai Jai matters. No idea what she's on about. A midwife in the Picker Square, you say? She thinks for a moment. Don't know her. I don't. So you don't have any ink. Well, I can't say that much of a surprise. I swear Mebbeth's having me run in circles. But if that's not the case... Oh. Now, hold on. Your midwife's friend not all wrong. I know how you can get ink, but it might not be the ink you're looking for. The ink I'm thinking of bleeds from the gills of a Brogota fin, it does. This Brogota fin, it bleeds ink? She frowns. Thing is, that fish's not for eating. It's got a horrible taste. Scalds the tongue. You can ask Miriam. She pitches her fish cell down the street a southerly way. She might have one of them fish you needs on her pole. I'll go ask her then. Farewell. So, what's her name? Miriam.
Updated my journal.
You said just south, so it's just down. Miriam. Well met again. Have you heard of a Borgota fin? I was told it bleeds ink from its gills. She blinks, then nods. Aye, that fish is a strange one, it is. Not many have heard of it, and least want to eat it. Difficult to kill, and even in death, it still seems to live. Not many want to latch their teeth around something that still writhes. Do you have one?
My journal.
Aye, but the ink, you'll need something to carry it in. Have you a bowl or a cup, perchance? Or a tankard? Maybe one of the merchants is selling one? Talk about fetch quests. This is not the correct one. She won't be the correct one either. Guess Girl will also not be the correct one. Hive merchant. Like a tankard merchant. What are you selling? Hold Inkian. Do you have a tankard or goblet? Yes, many kinds. They range in price from a few coppers to several hundred. Actually, I'm looking for the cheapest one you have. Raises an eyebrow, reaches into a crate at her side, then throws a battered-looking tankard to you. It's covered in dents, and its handle looks like it's about to fall off. This one looks like it was used on someone's skull. She smiles slightly.
Updated my journal.
It's like, it looks like it was like... It's pretty good. I brought a tankard. Can I get ink from the fish in it? She nods and plucks a fish from her pole. It twitches as she grabs it, then starts lashing about as she begins to twist it like a rag. She wrings it until bluish-black ichor begins to trickle from the fish's gills. When your tankard is almost full, she relaxes her grips and throws the twitching fish into a sack at her side.
Updated my journal.
And farewell. Okay then. That was quite a journey. Of course they want. I'm just gonna keep going. Like whatever's right now.
All right.
I'm trying to become a wizard. It's true. Okay, save game. Me Mage now, yes? Save? Yes? Click. Mebbeth is tugging at the mass of greenish lime starched rags you brought from Giscorl. She seems to be purposely fraying the edges, as if to peel them apart somehow. When she hears your approach, she turns. Aye, child? Here's the ink you wanted. Mebbeth takes the tankard of ink from you, then sniffs it. Prime ink, fresh it is, aye. She nods at you. You've done well, child. All I've asked. Now, I ask ye again, after all you've seen, do you still want to learn the art? Yes, after all, the guiding goal of your errands was to test my persistence, was it not? Mebbeth smiles and nods. Yes, mayhaps, child, mayhap. And that's not all. You knew who I had to see to accomplish such errand, didn't you? Mebbeth nods again, slower this time. Mayhap, child, mayhap. If and so, what did your senses tell you about them? Mourns for trees showed me that my beliefs affect the world around me. Giscorl taught me that ritual is a wasted effort if the purpose of the ritual is ignored. Miriam taught me that no matter how much I think I know, there's still much I can learn from another's eyes. Mebbeth is silent for a moment, then she walks slowly over to you and touches you on the cheek. Oh, child, she sighs, ye be a master sorcerer one day, you will. Ye have the knowing of it. Yet ye have come to old Mebbeth for help, ye have. What could a midwife teach such a one? Much, Mebbeth. I want to learn all you have to teach. Unusable item placed in backpack. Okay, 3 of them. So you'll walk the path then, Mebbeth pauses. Well, first things first. Just having the knack for the art isn't enough. You need some means of giving it focus. Usually spells. The spells are usually in a book, so the art demands you have a spell book, or it's like a 4 you can cast spells. Can you read? I don't know. Then let's test it. Can you read this? Draws a fourth, a small tattered card. It looks like a recipe. Examine the recipe. That was an interesting sound. The writing on the recipe swims before your eyes, each symbol twisting out of focus whenever you try and read it. Almost instinctively, you relax your eyes, allowing them to take in the page all at once. And the symbols suddenly bleed together. The recipe lists measurements, ingredients. It appears to be some minor divination. This is a minor divination, isn't it? It looks like it's a spell that allows the user to see the nature of an item. Identify. To see whether it's enchanted or not. Mebbeth's eyes widen. Who are you to test all Mebbeth so? Are you some fiend? What's wrong?
My journal.
Well, not expecting it, was I. She nods at the recipe, then plucks it out of your hand. What you see, it's written in the language of the art. If you're not a mageling yet, it should be all a swirl jumble of mishmash. She snaps her finger. Yet clear as crystal, you pluck the sense of it right up. Mayhap you tell old Mebbeth why that is? I really don't know. I just knew what it said. Or else a natural gift you may have. No matter, no matter. You have just shaved seasons off your learning, you have. Mebbeth harumps. So that is how you write harumps. And I'd be looking for someone to handle the chores around here, I had. Maybe it's just as well then. You can still ask. It's the least I can do in exchange for you teaching me. No, don't worry yourself about that, she frowns. Well, you can read spells well enough, but spells are no good to you without a book to put them in. Do you have one? With glances around the hut, and then she catches sight of the black barbed picture frame you made. She picks it up carefully and studies it. This'll do. That thing, it's just a frame. But so are you, child. Still holding the frame, she picks up one of the starched rags you got from Giscorl. With a yank, she pulls off the greenish, starched surface film. It flutters in the air like a wispy bit of cloth. Whatever Giscorl used in the wash, it works better than curing, stretching, and stoning does on a normal rag. Can't afford parchment, I can't. Parchment? She takes the starchy film and pulls it over the black barbed frame, latching the rag's edges into the hooks around the frame until it looks like a small greenish-black painter's canvas. It's missing something. Well, it needs something painted on it. She nods. Aye? Or written on it. She takes the tankard of ink you've given her and sets it down next to her. She dips one of her fingernails into the tankard, then draws it out, mumbling to herself. She begins to scratch symbols into the frame, one by one, still mumbling to herself. Wait. All's done, Mebbeth stands, drying her ink-stained fingernail on her robe. She tilts her head, regarding the strange framed page in front of her. A page for your spellbook, it is. She indicates you should pick it up. Take it. Inside your spellbook are your recipes, your spells, if you will. As long as they sit in that book, though, they're just words. She taps her head. The art demands you pluck the magic out of the book and put them in your attic, your head, afore you can tap their power. Go on. You put them in your attic by studying them, memorizing them. You usually need to rest first before you can do this, although. Any questions? Nope. Oh, no questions, eh? Well now, you should have questions. You know all's about how to memorize spells, do you? You're a sharp one. You sure don't need any more of Mebbeth's words all gobbling up your precious time. You're a master sorcerer already. Forgive me, Mebbeth. I meant no questions of what you'd said. Please explain how to memorize spells. Alright then. Here's the dark of how you memorize the spells. Pick the spells you want to stick in your head from your spellbook afore you go to sleep. When you wake in the morn, they'll be buzzing in your head like flies, ready to be let out. How many spells can I cast? You can cast only one, mayhaps 2 spells before needing to rest again. As a tiny, fitting mageling, there isn't much room in your attic. So use your spells wisely until you get wiser in the art. As your power increases, you'll get more room in your attic for spells. Alright, go on. You can only cast spells you've memorized, so if you want to use the art to say, mend something twice, you need to memorize the spell. How many times? Twice? Twice. Right enough. How can I get more spells?
My journal.
Shrugs. Keep your eyes and ears out for learning. Even common folks might have some minor magics to teach. There's also scrolls, recipes, books, and even some stranger items that have spells inscribed on them. If you find one, just examine it close and copy it in your book if you want it. Got it? I can also show you more spells if you return, especially when you have little more on the planes in you. I'd appreciate it. Thanks. Afore you go, child, you'll need some magics for you to whet your appetite. Beth rummages in her robe, then pulls forth 3 small recipes, which she passes to you. You should copy these into your book, so they can go into your attic as soon as possible. Thanks, Beth.
My journal.
5,000 experience points. Wait, there's more. Mebbeth fishes a tiny bundle of black cloth from her apron and unrolls it, producing a pair of amber earrings. These will protect you on your travels, child. I no longer wear them myself, so go on and take them. Thanks again. All right, child, don't tarry here any longer. One such as you has other ways to spend one's time rather than hung around old Mebbeth. You're not old. Pah, you flatterer. Her tongue is so lined with silver, it's shema biatsu. It'd shema biatsu. Get your ends. Thanks for everything, Mebbeth. Pah, you can thank me by not playing the alcove with what you've learned. The art's damned many a fool who sought to bend it in ways the art weren't meant to be bent. Now, get along with it.
I feel stronger.
I feel stronger, and I got an achievement, Call of the Art. We're going to quick save and then examine, and we're past an hour, so we're going to be done pretty quickly. But we are a level 1 mage. How much HP do I still have 41 HP. And I still have pretty decent taco. Huh. Currently affected by... So, where's this, the fighter that it went away, but the effects are still there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go read about how that works, but before we do that, quick save. And let's level up. Oh, and I got a bunch of stuff. Okay, level up. Nameless one. Spell musician abilities have increased. 0 characteristic points gained, 2 HP. Yeah, 2 HP? And saving throws are a bit better. Did I only get 2 HP, but does it...
I feel stronger. I feel stronger.
Yeah, I just loaded real quick. If I level up, yeah, it's always going to be 2 HP, right? Okay, I'm a mage now, and I'm apparently level 3, which is not that bad, considering these are they're level 4. He's level 3 and 3 for his fighter mage. I'm just a mage. But, okay. It's not that bad. And I kept my HP and I kept some of the other ones. So that's interesting. We also just got these, so it's gonna, you succeeded in learning the spell, you succeeded in learning the spell, you succeeded. And these can go amber earrings. Plus 2 armor class and a second additional to first level spell. That's really, really, really nice. Really nice. And then we can mage spellbook. Yeah. I have level 1 and level 2. So we got Chromatic Orb, Identify. Chromatic Orb is the best thing ever because it gets to, when you're really high level, it's one of those spells that just gets better and better. But it doesn't have the kill. Level 12 it has paralysis, which is great, and a bit of damage. Okay, because usually it goes up to instantly kill, which is why Chromatic Orb is the best freaking thing ever, because you cast a bunch of them and you probably will kill something. But these are pretty good. Like Petrification is pretty amazing, Paralyzed is also pretty amazing, and the other ones are also pretty damn good. So sure. And Identify identifies. Blood Bridge, what the hell is this? When cast, the mage can select any living, non-undead target within touch range and drain life from himself, 2 hit points plus 1 per level, so that's 5, and give it to the target. Oh, blood. So it's of the healer's heart and the merchant's mind. So I give it to him. Okay. Cool. Glad we had this talk. Click. But this is the question. Adder's Kiss, Ice Knife. Can I copy spell? I can. Ha. Perfect. Can he copy the spell? He can also... So wait, he can also do that? You succeeded in learning the spell. He can! That's fantastic. So he has these things, and he also has just spells because he's a mage and he can just do spells. That's pretty freaking amazing. So now I have both of them. Awesome, and I'm a mage. Yay, we finally succeeded in doing that. This just gives you target strength score. Yeah, so he already has that. The Dakon already has basically this spell. So I'm gonna copy it. Ice Knife. Magical Ice Dagger. The target caster must successfully hit with a normal missile attack. 2 to 8 points of damage per dagger. When the Ice Knife strikes a solid object, shatters. Wave of Numbing Cold. Paralyzation or suffer cold damage and have -2 penalties to their attack. If it misses, it will fall to the ground 2 feet past the intended target. The Ice Dagger will then remain on the ground for 2 seconds. If any creature touches the Ice Dagger, immediately shatter and emit a cold wave as above. If not, it'll melt. Gains 1 additional Ice Dagger for every 2 levels after the 3rd level, for a maximum of 5 daggers. Can be fired off by a subsequent click on the same or another. Okay. Cool. And what is Adder's Kiss? 150 feet, and it will strike 4 points of acid damage. For every 3 levels of the caster, acid lasts 5 seconds longer. I'm going to give this to you. And that's cool. So I'm basically going to... Yeah. Sure. So we learned all the spells, and now that I have a bunch more spells, I'm going to... Oh, those are all level 2 spells. Okay. Those are all... I didn't notice that. I'm going to go with Adder's Kiss because it seems like it deals the most damage. And I should have given some to him, I guess. But whatever. I've got 2 mages, and he's also a fighter. And I also have a bit of HP as a fighter, but not much. And Mort exists. And Mort exists. Well, he's also a fighter. Alright. Super cool. We're going to keep going and do other stuff. I'm not sure what, but we'll figure it out. I mean, there's a lot more to explore, and there's all the quests that we need to do. I'm a mage, yay. So, really long episode today. Thank you so much for watching. We're finally a mage, and we can keep going. And, yeah, I'll see you guys next time.